Ready for orders.
I need to jump. I don't have a choice.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, we're gonna do multi-target here. You're gonna be A. I'm only gonna fire one at A. Hopefully that's enough.
Multiple enemies.
It is.
Locked in.
Alright, let's just get these buildings taken care of and get the F out of here. Because this mission has not gone well.
Damage, Commander.
Oh, Lucas is gonna come in and punch me, huh? The trebuchet is gonna be in trouble. It's not fast enough to get away from a lot of these light mechs, so it's gonna have to do like a fight and retreat kind of thing. You want me to see me use the active ping? At this point, it's not a wise move for me to do, so that's why I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm sorry, Leo. Maybe we'll use it later. Thankfully, they're just locusts.
Standing by.
Alright, let's get the rear arc out of the question. Trebuchet is just going to do a fighting retreat here. Let's use Vigilance to give her some protection. Alright.
Orders.
We don't want to get too close, huh? That'll have to do.
I copy.
There's going to be a multi-target situation. You're going to be A, you're going to be B, and B is going to be the other M10.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Enemy structure eliminated.
We should have the buildings down pretty quick here.
Let's do this.
Alright, there shouldn't be no turrets. I don't know where we need to go if we need to extract, so I'm just going to kind of keep moving away from the enemy. Trebuchet is just going to have to handle it. I'm starting to think the right move was to rush them, but like, a lot of it was me not understanding how the frickin' LRM thing, like the missile defense worked.
I'm under heavy fire.
Because it didn't say anything about losing that when you did stuff. So I really don't understand what the point of the ECM is. It's so easy to lose it. Like, why do you want to have it in the first place? How much health does this thing have? 50, I think. Small, large.
Commander.
Orders.
Can you... You can hit that, huh? It's multi-target. A. Oh, I can't do that. Let's attack this. Turn one medium laser off. Make sure it's dead.
Roger.
Ideally, we want to hit the small building because it's going to have less health. But the question is, can I get in vision of that and be able to hit it really much?
Yes, Commander.
Can you retreat?
Moving to position.
Right. Vigilance. Yes. Try and take out the striker.
Taking the shot.
Alright, we have this thing sewn up, but it looked bad. Again, I hope I get the Raven in the condition of it being not damaged, rather than, like, almost blown apart.
Commander?
Alright.
Affirmative.
You should have enough heat to give me what I need. We also have that coolant ability.
I copy.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
I'm getting F out. Where's the LZ? Oh good, the Raven's already there. Alright, Raven.
Let's do
Get into
this.
the LZ. Fortunately, I have to have the whole squad here before I can extract,
On
so...
my way.
Everyone else is going to just make a beeline for this. Screw the enemy. I'll try and give the trebuchet cover. Best of my ability, but these mechs are really fast. Trebuchet's not that fast. So in theory, they're going to be able to keep up.
Standing by.
You just need to get out, buddy.
Roger.
I had to jump because I was up on that building. Yeah, this is not good.
They're blowing through my armor. Awaiting orders.
If I sprint, I'll probably outrun the strikers.
Here we go.
Okay. Can't go just yet. Just get Stargazer done with. Move you to, I don't know, there.
On the move. Aye, aye.
Up as far as I can. Still
Confirmed.
try and take out that striker with the coolant ability. I should be able to get a fire going. That's not the right target.
All weapons are go.
Got him. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can turn the tables on these guys.
Trashy.
Finish them off. We're still going to make a fighting retreat out of it.
Losing armor left and right. Oh yeah, it's on.
That sounded interesting. Can't really stop these locusts from coming in and doing what they're going to do.
They're shooting me up good.
One thing we have an advantage on the locusts is we can jump over buildings they can't.
Ready for orders.
I could punch him, but kind of need to cool off here a little bit. If we do that, I don't think I'm gonna get much shots off, but might not be too bad.
Lifting off.
At least we can maybe get the PPC off. Or the LRM-10 off. I'm going to use this for a little bit of extra accuracy.
Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander.
Be as far back as you can move, but still fire.
Move order confirmed.
Again, let's go precision strike here.
Confirmed.
If we can kill this bastard, they can't see me anymore.
Reporting critical hit.
I'm here.
Unfortunately, I can't move too far back. If I want to be really aggressive, so...
Roger. Confirmed. Firing.
Sadly, not enough.
Waiting for orders. Hunkering down.
I'm not surprised at that target.
I'm hit. Oh, I'm hit. Damage minimal. Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
This guy. But we're not hitting the center torso at all, so this is going to take forever.
Firing.
And the other locus is here. We got it. Or we just
Commander.
this. Actually, let's come in here and help our buddies out. We've got abilities we can use. Oh, it has a very minimal range. Okay, never mind. That would matter if there were more enemies up in my face.
Got a lock.
Almost did it for you, Leo.
Aye, aye. Moving out.
Okay, open up on this guy again. God damn it, die!
Target's taken a critical hit.
Receiving you.
Jumping.
Might not be able to get away with much here, but we're gonna try for this.
Taking the shot.
Hi! Thank you.
Hostile removed.
Alright, that striker's dead. We're gonna kill it.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
At this point, we don't really have anything to lose, so...
Orders.
I'm gonna use a precision strike just to knock this guy down in initiative. I don't know if that really does a whole lot for me, though, does it? No, it doesn't. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna use Stargazer.
Standing by.
We're gonna reserve. Let the locust get closer, and then we'll use the active ping for Leo. Oh, we kind of need that heat sink.
Reporting. Critical hit. Yes, Commander.
All right, active ping time.
I've got a sensor lock.
There we go. Just for you.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I'm gonna try and take out the striker here.
Roger.
Commander?
Standing by.
Okay, I'm gonna use sensor lock key, vigilance. Give myself a little bit of initiative. I don't know if we're gonna get the striker or not. I'm gonna try and beat on it.
Standing by.
Attack it from the same
Copy
angle.
that. Copy that.
Got him. Okay.
Move her down.
Commander?
Now he uses a precision strike. Knock him down and well, again, it doesn't matter if you knock him down in initiative or not. We're gonna do it now. Go after your right torso. Probably not hitting your right torso at all.
Receiving you.
Okay, you need to back the hell up now. Done your job.
On it.
Alright.
Reporting. Internal damage.
Time to kill him.
Standing by.
Death from above, you're gonna die. Oh, 50%? What does this guy have? Terrible piloting skill? Ah, sucks. Where's the spot I need to be able to hit this guy effectively? Okay, nowhere.
Reporting critical hit.
We'll just do the best we can here.
Yes, Commander.
90 damage is better than... no, actually 75 damage is better. Alright, never mind. Just a locust. Pretty accurate fire. Gonna hit me again. He's just standing there and trading with me, which is not the wisest thing to do.
Commander.
Oop. With a locust, but okay, I guess. Now we can only do 2 medium lasers.
Attacking from position.
I think
Standing
we got
by.
the guy, but finally, all right, cool.
Mech destroyed.
That mission didn't go well. Well done, you managed to wipe the Op-4 out. I could do an extract right now, no need to get to our planned LZ. Yeah. Excellent work all around, people. Hang on tight, and get you out of there. I disagree with the excellent work. I think I effed that up really hard. I got very confused on what I was supposed to be doing and how to approach this mission. I think the correct path, as was mentioned by the chat, was to probably charge forward, kill those LRM carriers as fast as I could. Granted, it took me a while to figure out what was going on with that. Can't happen fast enough, Meyer. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we're more than ready to get the hell off this planet.
Mission successful.
But again, it took me how many turns to realize how the missile defense worked. Apparently, you need to have a charge for the missile defense to work, which makes the ECM almost have no practicality whatsoever. Maybe they did some rebalancing of this stuff later and they didn't really rebalance this mission. I don't know, but it seemed like they were telling you one thing and the game was functioning a different way. But maybe that's me misunderstanding it. Possibly entirely my fault. Well, again, I hope I don't get this Raven in this condition because, man, did it get the hell kicked out of it. We'll take the 2 trebuchet parts because that only gets us 1 away from a trebuchet. Alrighty. We got the piss kicked out of us. To be totally honest with you, I'm not sure what was sensor locking me. If it was the turrets, I was super far away from them. And that was the other thing that was kind of confusing to me, is I just didn't know what was sensor locking me. Oh, we are still going. Prototype 4. R&D lab went up like a Christmas tree, Commander. Beautiful work. This might just be more talk. I hope it's not more mission. That Raven is a hell of a machine, I've got to say. I can understand why Dame Catherine wanted it for herself. Yeah, her and everyone else. Commander, you're not going to believe this, but Lady Alexandra Cunningham is calling on behalf of House Davion. Hey, we got House Davion in here too. She says it's about an acquisition deal on the detergent. Funny thing, XO. I actually do believe it. But put her on the line. Let's hear what she has to say. Commander Gunner, I won't beat around the bush. You have one of the compelling Confederation's Raven prototypes, and House Davion wants it. We'll match whatever deal Singh offered you, and you'll have the thanks of House Davion to boot. I know that Singh gave you a high-minded speech about maintaining the balance of power. That's what we want too. In fact, House Davion has no intention of using the Raven at all. Sure you don't. We see it as a bargaining chip, nothing more. Say that now, but you haven't seen what it can do. I don't need to. In the long run, it'll make little difference. Most certainly, it may tip the balance of a battle or two, but here's a funny thing about game-changing technologies. The game only stays changed until the new rules are understood. Then it goes back to being the same old game. The one we've been playing from time immemorial. The idea of the Raven is what's truly valuable, and that's what we aim to control. In any event, Commander, I won't bore you with any more idle chatter. I'm a busy woman, and I'm sure that you have a lot on your mind, but consider my offer. You know where to find me. Your view screen goes blank as Lady Cunningham severs the connection. Okay, it's official. Everybody wants this prototype, and they'll pay through the nose to get it. Our contract was with House Merrick, though. Force Commander Singh brought all of us together on this, and we all agreed that the Raven would go to him. Personally, I'm in favor of keeping our promises. Mercenary is as good as his word. I agree, but at the end of the day, we aren't the ones who should be making that choice. Commander Gunner is. Agreed, we owe you, Commander. You helped us get justice for Umbra. She would have died for nothing without our help. Without your help. Chances are, we all would have. How about you, Peregrine? You on board with this? Peregrine, who I thought was a lady until I heard the voice. I'm still not sure. Yeah, the way that I see it, the Raven is yours to do with as you see fit. If you sell it to someone we don't like, we'll just pack our bags and go work someplace else. We're soldiers without a country now. Whatever Singh says, our only real loyalty should be to ourselves. Sounds like the kind of thing a mercenary might say. Welcome to the biz. You kids are going to do great. Now about the Raven. Care to break down our options, XO? Well, the options are multifold. Let's see. Well, it comes down to a couple of questions. Do we keep it or sell it? And if we sell it, who to? The benefit to keeping it are obvious. It's a hell of a mech, and nobody else has one yet. If we offer it to one of the great houses, we'll be out a Raven, but our reputation will skyrocket and we'll get paid. Bravo Lance is right, though. In the end, it's Commander Gunner's choice to make. All right, let's see what we get. So, off the Raven to House Merrick. Our contract was with House Merrick. I see no reason not to honor that contract. It's going back to the Capellans, where it belongs. This is a scroll bar. Keep the Raven for yourself. We went to a hell of a lot of trouble to get our hands on this mech. We're keeping it, and a story. Actually, I have a different idea of what to do with the Raven. Is that the Davion choice? All right, if you guys want to vote, you go right ahead. I have, I'm torn on two choices. I guess I'll give you those two choices and you guys can think about it. If you don't want to vote, that's fine, but I'm with either giving it to Merrick. I like to be a mercenary in my word. I know mercenary doesn't necessarily have the best connotation when you're talking about honor and duty and all that kind of stuff, but what comes down to it with the review board and everything, we're as good as our word, right? Or we keep it ourselves. Tell everybody to go after themselves and just keep it. Now, I'm not that big of a fan of the Raven, to be totally honest with you, and having played through it in this mission, I think the use of that ECM is narrow. Especially if the AI reacts by just reserving their actions. It really has no purpose. So, it's really just, and to me, it's about honor, keeping what we fought for, or a big paycheck elsewhere. Those are your three choices. You get to pick where the elsewhere is. Last time I played through career mode, I allied myself with House Steiner. I have not done Merrick, the Capellans, like a lot of the other ones, right? We already have a good amount of reputation with House Merrick, so giving it to them would get us further along there with them, get us an alliance, and that works in our favor. So, in that regard, we could go down that line and just ally ourselves with House Merrick, and this would be the best way to do it. If it gives us a lot of reputation points, as the game says, then again, I don't necessarily have to use the ECM. I could still use the Raven as a solid mech. It's kind of slow for its weight, but we could put jump jets in it and make it more viable. So many choices. Yeah. I think we go with the Merrick. I think that's... I tend to try and be a good guy when I play through a lot of the times, and this is the good guy choice. So, that's what we're doing. Roger that, Commander. I'll make the arrangement to hand it over to Force Commander Singh, and see to it that Bravo Lance gets its repatriation deal. Fair's fair, after all. Much obliged, Oliviera. You ever head out to Atreus? Keep an eye out for us. Maybe we'll get the chance to work together again. We like that, Bravo Lance. Best of luck. Review screen cuts to a test pattern as Bravo Lance severs the connection. All's well that ends well, Commander, and if you don't mind me saying, this is a damn good ending. Putting out this assignment with new friends on that planet, a giant wad of cash, and the thanks of House Merrick to boot. Not a bad haul for a few days' work. We're right there with you, Meyer. Now, I suggest that we go enjoy our newfound wealth and reputation. There's nothing for us here anymore, and I, for one, will be happy to leave the Duchy of Endurian behind. So we didn't get the rare mech. Holy crap, look at how fast that raised our reputation. Are we already allied with them? So we get a an advanced gyro and some other advanced weapons. None of them really jump out at me as being amazing, but I'll take them. The LRM-5 is not bad, I guess. I usually like extra damage, not all this other nonsense, but those tend to be fairly rare. We get another 725,000 on to boot. That's not too bad. Okay, you guys can't probably see it. There's the reputation. We got plus 56. Amazing. So the question is, are we already allied with them? No. We're still a little ways off, but man, that helped. I forget how far you have to be to get the alliance. It might have to be all the way full, but as you can see, we've advanced quite a lot. So we're now on friendly reputation. Now, what does that do? When we are in their territory, we get a 5% store discount. Jobs pay 10% better. So that does definitely have advantages. And also the contract difficulty goes up. That what they'll give me, because the way your reputation works is a reputation is a limit on, I mean, we'll just give an example. So indifferent, the best you can do is 3 skulls, whereas at friendly reputation, so we're only 1 away from the max reputation point, but at friendly reputation, we go all the way up to, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 skulls. So definitely a big improvement there. Now, granted, we're not going to take a 4.5 skull mission anytime soon, but hey, gets us moved along. All right, let's go to our, well, honestly, we shouldn't have anything in the bays to do. Nope, because we didn't use our own mechs in that last battle, and that was a battle we took the beating. So the only thing that we really had happen was the pilot injuries, which was just to the one guy, right? Yeah, the Stargazer. So he'll be out.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know if it says here. Oh yeah, 18 days. He'll be out 18 days. So plan accordingly. All right, so how I see it is we take this reputation, we use it in House Merrick if we can. So what I'd like to do, take a look at our options in Star Map. First off, are there any more flashpoints? There is, all the way over in Tarian space. Let's take a look at that. It's way too difficult. So it'll come back around. We are not ready for this. We have 158 days to get there, so it's possible I doubt we'd be ready for it in time, to be totally honest with you. We do have a travel contract, although it does go outside of Merrick space. What is that travel contract? Let's take a look at it. 2 skull and a 1.5 skull. Looks like the Canopians are paying me. So, and this is an example. I don't have enough reputation to do this House Steiner mission. There is a 2.5 skull mission in here we might try, but I don't think it's a good idea. It'd probably be against House Merrick. Hard to say. I'd have to really read through this. Yeah, it hurt our reputation with Merrick. Now that we're in board with that, that's our line. We're going to try and ally to House Merrick, and after that flashpoint, it should be fairly quick to do so. All right, so who is this against? You have to, like, really read it carefully oftentimes to figure out who the contract is against. Local pirate organization, so we'd be against the pirates with this one. This is within our realm. Let's take a look on the navigation. Let's see what difficulty that location would be. No, I'm not interested in that. That's a 2-skull location, so that's doable. But let's take a look. Half skulls. So we do have a House Merrick location here. Let's see, what do we got? Former Star League presence, that's a good thing. Large population, manufacturing, mining, moons, rich. Okay, so this place is a good priority to go to from the store standpoint. If we go here and we find like mech parts or something, we might be able to get a medium mech. So, I mean, because we're not that far away from a couple things. We're pretty close to a trebuchet. We're really close to a Wolverine. And House Merrick is where a lot of manufacturing is. Let's see what else. Let's see 1 skull. We have 1 skull. No. 1.5? Okay, so that's it in House Merrick. Probably the next easiest would be 2 scholars. Yeah, we got one down there. What's that planet like? Well, we got a black market. It's interstellar level civilization, large population, manufacturing, Merrick headquarters, medium gravity planet, mega city, recreation, research, rich, Terran world. So very likely to have good stuff there too. Let's go to the half skull place first because we for sure are going to find good contracts for us, but it also seems like a good location just from a standpoint of having a lot of things to buy. So that's my game plan. So we'll travel there. It's going to take 30 days. Jeez. All right. What do we want to do as far as our mech bays? Locust 1S. I don't really care. I'm not going to even load that thing out. Screw it. So, yeah, let's get going. I do want to know which one of the 1Bs is our best one. So it's that one. Then this one's kind of middling. Okay, so... And this one is also as well. So those two we could replace easily. All right. Let's go ahead and do our travel. This place is kind of out of the way. It gives us some time to recuperate. I just wish I had more things to do for the 30 days, but getting out of this place too, we'll have plenty of time.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Calculating escape velocity.
All right. So we'll just stay within House Merrick's space and work our way up to an alliance.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
The alliance will help us because those places that say Merrick headquarters, those will have special stores that we have access to, which will be nice.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
We have quite a lot of money now because of the flashpoints. Flashpoints usually pay quite well. I'm going to go ahead and continue to try and improve our morale. 4 days we'll have our upgrade done, and then I'll look, you know, see what else we can do. That last mission didn't go so well, and again, I misplayed it. And I also didn't understand what it was that I needed to do, but I think I got it now.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
All right. What do we want? What do we need for this? Beta pod, huh? Beta pod. Beta pod. All right. Probably a good time to do that then. It's pretty expensive.
All right. I'll get
It'll
the
unlock a
team
lot of
on
other
it.
things. And it'll also give us the ability to hire more mech warriors. Kind of bummed we didn't get those mech warriors. Oh well. Now these missions will probably be too easy for us, but it'll be a nice, easy time. Power spike. Just got a power spike in medbay, Samira announces. Must have fried something. The power is out down there. A few minutes later, Darius and Dr. Murad are discussing options. It's a major relay. To replace it, I'll need to shut down everything connected to it for several hours. You have life support and not much else. Darius asks, can we just repair the relay without shutting everything down? Dr. Murad frowns. Possibly, but I wouldn't recommend that approach. We'd likely just be putting Medbay's problem off to deal with later. Alright, we're power down. We lost our morale, so it's actually kind of a big deal. Dr. Murad says, yes, Commander. I'll aim to have everything restored by 21 to 2200 hours tonight. Samira schedules the power outage for the afternoon. With most of his systems offline, the Argo is strangely quiet. Probably your imagination, but you think you can faintly hear crew members complaining several decks away. Samira and Darius play cards at the command center's dim light. You pass the time. You blink awake when the lights come back up. Dr. Murad returns a few minutes later and says, all better, Commander. Medbay is powered again, with only some minor warnings on the restart. Next morning, Darius notes that the crew really did spend the entire shutdown complaining. What a bunch of asses. As if I don't pay them enough. Alrighty. We've arrived.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Fortunately, that trip cost me a lot of money.
We've arrived, Commander.
Yes, we will visit the store. Okay. We're one part away from a trebuchet, so we will indeed buy this. What else we got? Plus 5 damage to an AC-5, that's well worth it.
New weapon systems.
We're gonna buy this trebuchet part.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Small laser with extra damage, definitely gonna buy that.
New weapon systems available.
Jeez, the hiccups. Apologize, guys. SRM2s with extra damage. Honestly, I don't like SRM2s. I don't find them very efficient weapons. All mechs come equipped with a stock cockpit configuration, which can be upgraded for improved performance, blah, 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 +3 resolve game. This gives us more morale per turn, which gives us those precision strikes and stuff more frequently. It's pretty good from that standpoint, although it is very expensive. I guess I could have installed that gyro during the time. I just kind of forgot we had it. As a matter of fact, there's a number of weapon systems I could have upgraded and I just totally forgot about. My bad. Alright, unfortunately these other things we don't really have a lot of parts for. We have one part for a Griffin 1S, but unless we get more parts, we're not going to likely be able to afford it. Alright. Take a look at our mech warriors. We're going to start... Well, actually, let's take a look at the contracts. See if we even have any we want to do. More than likely, there'll be something. But this will give us an opportunity to boost House Merrick relations if we get any contracts with them. We don't want to do any missions against them, though, because that's going to be counterproductive. So these two missions we can't do. Defend base, that's doable. Battle, okay. So this would be against the Capellans, so we could do that. That would also be against the Capellans. This would be against the Capellans. Alright. So, what was it? Capture base, ambush convoy. I'm not going to want to do that. Battle, that's good. So these two are the big ones I want to do. This one is alright, I guess. It's quite a lot of pay, too, but again, we're getting 10% bonus. Let's remind ourselves that. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our mech warriors. Okay. Get that overheat threshold.
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
You gotta get a lot of tactics before you really get a whole lot out of this. I'm gonna go with this. Kind of even it out a little bit.
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Now you, on the other hand, makes a lot more sense because you are our long-range person. Although the overheat threshold would be nice. I'm gonna go with the overheat threshold, although I was tempted to do the other thing. Alright. Finally, Stargazer. Go ahead and put something here. So you're going to be our called shot bonus person.
Mech warrior training complete.
Okay. We're more or less ready to go. Okay. It's almost time to wrap up, but I think I'm going to try one of these missions. Let's try the battle one, because that one we might be able to get out of it out and done faster. And it's in the tundra, so we can go a little bit more wild with our weapons fire. Let's go for more money than salvage. Just because we're not getting good salvage anyway. Okay. So, do our standard loadout. Definitely the Jenner. I don't know what I want instead. Do I want the Commando? It's in a different order on this screen than it is in my other screen. Or we want the Panther for the raw damage. Well, actually, that's not true. Commando should be more damage. Not a lot more, but that's what we're going to go with. We'll go Stargazer and that. there. Reek. And the Jenner. Foyer and the Vindicator. Pretty standard loadout that we've been doing. Okay, deploy. I'm gonna probably hop over to that Two Skull area. See if we can buy some more mechs there. Because again, we're one part away from a Wolverine. But I'd like to try. Alright. We have reinforcements, so it'll take a little bit longer. This is going to be a stand-up fight, Commander. You'll lance against the opposing forces. Bill says that they're near your current location. Move in and clear them out. Good hunting, Commander. Olivia, you're out. So that made it sound like maybe not going to have any reinforcements. Good. Gonna move in aggressively here.
I'm there.
Enemy detected.
Okay, we know where they are now. Gonna try and look for a flank.
I'm going.
Have you move into this wood here.
Acknowledged.
Okay, there's some enemies over here. Okay. Not a big fan of them being able to see me right away.
Waiting for orders.
I think the right way to respond to that, though, is remove the vision and then sensor lock.
Got a lock.
And then just annihilate this javelin. Mech might be able to see something. See? Focused 1M. Okay.
Standing by.
Let's jump. Can't quite get into the position I want to get in, so we're gonna do a multi-target. I don't know if I can get close enough. No, I can't. Just jump there. Alright.
Up high.
Multi-target situation, so you are going to be A, you are going to be B.
10-4.
We hit it all against that Locust. It's going to do pretty devastating damage because it's got half armor and it's dead. Locusts don't have a lot of armor to begin with.
Enemy
Also, they're
eliminated.
small tonnage, so they don't have a lot of internal structure either, which makes them all the more vulnerable. I think I'm going to do a little bit more aggressive move because I want to have more vision.
Engaging jump jets.
But we're going to do something because I have more or less given myself as a target. Kind of counter that. And we're just going to open up on the javelin.
Engaging target.
Okay, good.
Enemy mech. Critical
There's no
damage
reinforcements. We pretty
detected.
much already have this sewn up.
I await your command.
Fortunately, you are just totally in the wrong position now. Guess we'll just jump there.
Got it, Commander.
Oh no, you're gonna shoot at me. Let the other javelin go. Oh, you went for the full salvo, huh? That confident.
Damage minimal.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Start aggressive here.
Taking the shot.
Took out that whole side.
Scored a critical hit.
Let's see if we can take out the other.
I'm your spaniel.
Other javelin. 'Cause if I can, then I can be very aggressive. Alright, this is how we're gonna do it. A, B, B.
Multiple targets confirmed.
It's dead. Perfect. Burn through the evasion. Perfect. I think I'm gonna do a death from above.
Succeeded in missing the target.
It's going too well. I gotta do something silly. 75% 65% chance to hit this. Not a high chance, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's fun.
Warning. Leg damage imminent.
There we go.
Warning. Armor low.
Fortunately, we missed with the small laser.
No damage detected.
Commander?
Sorry, I had to. That was too fun. Let's get our ideal distance and just open up on this guy and just lay waste to him. All right, here you go.
Reporting critical hit.
Knock him down. I'm gonna try and do a melee strike. Finish.
Yes, Commander.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to. The game plan.
Good to go. Commander?
Yeah, he's gonna get up before I can do it, so never mind. We'll just go in and do the old-fashioned shoot him a lot.
Firing. Hostile removed.
Yeah, that was nice and easy. Focus down, Commander. Let's get you home and collect our pay.
Mission successful.
Good to end with that mission. Okay, perfect. We only need one more javelin part, so I'm going to grab that, of course. All right. Mech we've been waiting a long time to get. We also kind of need this pay because we've been spending a lot of money lately buying mech parts and other various things, upgrades to the Argo.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so we gotta put something away. Locust is a great one. Probably just end up selling that thing. This is where we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So, yeah, let's do so.